Hey everyone, it's Matt from Train Sim Society, and welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new. So we have a brand new UK route coming to Train Sim World 5, and this one has been teased for many months now. Manchester Airport Commuter. It is finally arriving on July 1st. So we aren't too far away now, less than 2 weeks at this point. Not this coming Tuesday, but the next. This one is developed by Alan Thompson Simulation, in case you didn't realize, and it marks their debut in Train Sim World. So we have a lot to break down here. They've posted a brand new article. We have tons of new screenshots. But first up, this route covers a 27-mile stretch of track running from Manchester Piccadilly all the way down to Alderley Edge, and includes two paths as you can see on the map. You'll be running through a dense commuter network, complete with depots, sidings, neutral sections, and airport-grade atmosphere. I'm really happy that the neutral sections are going to be functional on this route. We've gotten so many routes recently in TSW that haven't had those implemented, where we had them implemented before, so I'm very happy to see that functional here. Now, the setting itself is rich in railway history. The Stockport lines date all the way back to the 1840s, while the style line was added in the early 1900s. In 1993, a dedicated spur was built just for the airport, taking trains underneath the flight path right up to Terminal 2. It's very important to note though, in case you weren't already aware, that this route is Gen 9 and PC only. So that's for Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 5, Epic, and Steam. The standard price is $29.99 US dollars, $29.99 euros, or $24.99 British pounds, but if you're on Steam and already own both TSW5 and the Glossip line, you'll get a 20% launch discount for the first 2 weeks. You know what? That is very nice of them. They definitely didn't have to do that. But speaking of Glossip, if you own it, you'll unlock route hopping right from Manchester Piccadilly, which is fully modeled here again with an explorable concourse. There's Metrolink access and even a taxi rank. A small section of the line out to Ardwick overlaps with Glossip 2 before branching off toward Longsight and Stockport. But along the way, you'll pass through key modeled locations like Ardwick Depot, Longsight Depot, Manchester International Depot, and Stockport sidings. As I mentioned, neutral section functionality is included at appropriate spots, so prepare for power drops. Now, for the handling rolling stock, this route comes with the Northern Class 323 EMU, which you probably know from the training center, Cross City Line, or Glossip. It's the same unit, but this time it includes working conductor mode. You'll also get the Class 66 diesel with FKA wagons to handle freight operations. Honestly, I should be surprised, but I'm not surprised we're receiving Class 66 for freight, yet once again, we need some new stuff in this game. We really do. But honestly, the price of this I feel like is justified because we're technically not getting any new trains. It's all recycled stuff we have received previously, so I'm glad they weren't trying to throw a $40 price tag on this thing. But if you own other routes, the layering gets pretty intense, so there is a lot here for this route, and this is what I am personally most excited for. So you'll have Class 350s from West Coast Mainline South operating out of Manchester Piccadilly to both the airport and Ardwick Depot. Now, I'm not familiar with this area myself, but judging by the map, all of these locations are accessible, so I'm assuming we're going to be able to drive some of these services. We have Avanti West Coast Class 390 Pendolinos between Wilmslow or Stockport and Manchester Piccadilly, plus static stock parked up at Longsight TMD. ScotRail Class 158s from the Scottish route running to the airport. There's EMT Class 158s from Midland Mainline working between Piccadilly and Stockport. We have Class 87 rail tour services during the weekday timetable from Just Trains' West Coast Mainline Preston to Carlisle route. We have railhead treatment trains and freight running via Held Green and Stockport. And finally, Class 150s and 153s from the Cardiff City network in various formations, including the classic 150-153 combo. They do touch a little bit on the Mastery reward system. You can unlock both posters and a scenery tile that adds track workers at Slade Lane Junction prepping and emergency speed restriction. That one's toggleable once you complete enough miles and scenarios. And yes, Manchester Airport Station is fully modeled with correct signage, the airport skywalk, runway lighting, and even Airbus aircraft flying overhead, just like we saw on the Frankfurt Fulda route. Now, to see it all in action early, ATS is doing their own preview stream on Thursday, June 19th. Oh my gosh, that's today. 1900 hours British Standard Time over on Twitch, and Dovetail Games official stream will go live the night before release, Monday, June 30th. Well, it looks like I will be tuning into that stream tonight and taking lots of notes for a full in-depth video tomorrow. Now, no promises, okay? No promises. I have to see if my schedule works out, because I know I mentioned I was going to do a deep dive of the stream. I never got to it. Things got really busy, but if you still want that, I will still do it, but only if you guys actually want me to do that, because I didn't get a chance to take all of my notes from that stream. But let me know down in the comments, are you picking this one up on day one, or will you be holding out for a sale? And what are you most excited for with this route? That's gonna be it from me for now for this video. I have to say I'm super excited. I think I might grab this. I don't know yet, but I'm definitely going to review it in some capacity at some point in the future. Take care, guys, and happy rail simming.